Why does the as operator say these methods aren't the same? Consider this code. I would expect it to show true. Why does it show false?
Methods on are bound to instances at runtime. When you run the following code, you create two instances, and each time you have a different memory address. Note, all we have in Python is runtime. There is no such thing as a separate compile time. They are two different instances of the same class. The sayHello functions are bound methods. That is, if you have a class instance and you look up an attribute on it, then Python first looks at the actual attributes of the instance, and if it does not find the attribute there, it looks at the class. If it finds a class method of that name, it turns it into a bound method, bound to this instance. That is the magic that results in the object instance being passed as the first argument, self, to sayHello. So person.sayHello is person.sayHello creates two instances, creates two different bound methods based on the same method defined on the class, and thus is returns false because they're different methods.
I'm going to assume you are intentionally comparing the method objects themselves, and not that you really wanted to compare the output strings and just forgot to put after sayHello. Try this experiment. You'll see that a .sayHello displays as something like, whereas b.sayHello displays similarly but with a different parent instance pointer. The bound method of one instance of a person is itself a different instance of a method from the bound method of the same name from a different person instance. You can confirm this with idea.sayHello and idb.sayHello, which return the identity hashes of the two respective bound methods. They'll be different. Since your code person.sayHello is person.sayHello creates two different person instances on the fly, the situation is the same as with my named instance examples A and B.
If you want an expression which returns true, you can try this. Just to add to the confusion, execute. And even. This is because say refers to person.sayHello, which is a function, which can be called, but which needs a parameter, but in this particular case the parameter is irrelevant. Now, if you don't want to keep supplying the useless parameter, you can have one automatically bound.